Some games simply fly below the radar, never to be seen or heard. So this is my attempt to shed light on the most underrated survival game of 2023.
It's WaveBoogie.
If you haven't guessed by the thumbnail, or you're simply new to the channel, this incredible title is none other than Survival Fountain of Youth. Released on April 19th, 2023 by indie studio Odinsoft, Fountain of Youth didn't waste any time at winning me over. And I already know what you're gonna say. Wavy, I don't support early access games anymore. And I don't blame you, but I'm not the studio. I'm a die-hard survival gamer, and I can assure you that there is enough meat on the bone for you to get your money's worth already. The studio did a great job at hiding the progression of the game in the initial trailers to keep other locations somewhat of a secret at first glance, and perhaps till its own disservice. So I'm taking it upon myself to showcase a bit of what else the game has to offer, without spoiling any story, and yes, the game does have a very good story and lore. As you start the game, you are greeted with a beautiful island, part of the bird region. This is where you're going to spend most of your beginner hours. There is so much to do and explore between the beach, mountain, jungle, and savanna biome. As you progress through the story, you will eventually gain access to its second region, the Buffalo region. Now keep in mind that in its current state, these are the 2 available regions you can explore, and there are 3 other regions in the works, which is the entire reason of this video. This is not a mechanically unfinished game or poorly optimized jank fest of unfinished coding. This game released in early access with the first 2 parts, which will sink tons of hours, with the next 3 chapters of the story to release in time. We have seen this release format before with Raft, which was another amazing title in my opinion. So let me give you a quick glance at the second region, the Buffalo region. The shipwreck is a story-heavy location that will guide you in the direction of the islands. Now, to keep spoilers at a minimum, I may or may not scramble the order of appearance of the islands. The Windy Island is a whole new biome in itself, not found anywhere else in the game. Besides the wind effect on top of the starter mountain, it's a beautiful setting. I recommend taking your time here, as this island has a lot to offer with little treasures and dangers hiding in plain sight. So tread carefully, you never know what you might find. Copper Island was, in my opinion, the most punishing, given that I decided to make my home here, because IQ 300. However, it was also the most rewarding to conquer, with punishing weather that will make you run to your chemistry bench often and very dangerous predators lurking in the shadows. You'll find yourself navigating through the sunburnt ruins as you explore for new materials, resources, and story left behind by your elusive crewmates. Red Island was the most beautiful in my opinion, with a callback to the jungles of the bird region, yet a totally different place to explore, with new animals and, as you guessed it, deadly predators eyeing you as their next meal. With ruins left behind by a long-gone civilization swallowed by the jungle, this island is most definitely a sight to see. And on second thought, maybe should have made it my home instead of Copper Island. Look, all in all, this game is a unique enough experience to justify its early access status. And it would be a shame to not see these 3 other regions completed. So this is my due diligence, to support smaller studios with a clear passion project, releasing an absolute gem of a survival experience. I've made up my mind. Have you? With an absolute gem.